How is it that God is in control, yet horrific historical events occur? Let's look at a few examples. One, the prophet Job in the Old Testament, who was at one point prosperous beyond anything he could even think, and at another time, shortly on the ground, groping and scraping the sores from his body. How about America in the 50s and 60s and 70s? The prosperous nature of the 80s and 90s and what we experienced in freedom and liberty. And now God allows a communist government to take over the United States. What about Germany and the Nazi Holocaust? God allowed the Nazi Holocaust. God allowed the Pharaoh to take over in ancient Israel. God allowed Nebuchadnezzar to take over in ancient times. How is it that God is in control constantly, always absolute control, yet these things happen? Well, the answer to this question will determine how you travel through the events of this life that you experience. And we cannot deny that Job had a conversation with the devil, and that the devil and darkness and wickedness and evil and satanic manifestation in human history was happening. This is America today. I had an accident, a head-on collision in which I fought for my life for 5 weeks in the hospital. 2 operations, collapsed lung, broken bones. Barely survived. In fact, in the second operation, I dipped down and saw hell, having died on the operating table and come back. A drunk driver hit me. After this event, I constantly inquired of my Heavenly Father as to how He allowed a drunk driver to hit me head on. Coming home from a Bible study with a homeless person in the seat next to me who was living in her house with a roommate. Drunk driver hits you head on, life changes dramatically. Did God allow that to happen? Did God direct that to happen? Why did that happen? The answer to these questions determines your faith and your kingdom experience with God. To see the unseen is what a Christian, a genuine Christian, does. He sees the unseen. Predicting the future is folly, but seeing the unseen always lines up with the events coming in the future. So did God see that the drunk driver woman had just had an argument with her boyfriend, stole his Chevy Nova, and was going to cross the center line and hit me head on? Of course, He saw everything. He's in total control. Everyone who believes they have a strong faith say that. What have you experienced? What is happening in your life? Is He in total control? So I asked my wife this morning. Did He allow the drunk driver to come? Did He allow the Biden communist in? Did He allow Hitler to exterminate 6 million Jews? Or did He direct it? And she couldn't answer. And perhaps you're having a hard time answering. So if you believe he's in total control, why are you having a hard time answering? When Paul was whipped and left for dead, caught up through the third heaven, did God direct that to happen? Did he just allow that to happen? Are we just fish floundering in an evil world, or is God in total control? The allowing of his hand coming off of this man driving, hand coming off, event happening, he's still in total control. It's almost as if he directed it. Seeing the unseen sees this. Do you think Job, while all that was happening to him and he said, the Lord gives, the Lord taketh away, blessed be the name of the Lord, that he understood what I just said? That he's in total control. And that there is a battle in the heavenly and we are in the middle of it. Where would your answer lie to the horrific events that are about to occur in the United States? When mass death occurs, how will you respond? Will God be in total control still? This is a big question, but we who know him see the unseen and know he is in absolute total control. And so much so that it is almost as if all history was directed by him, no matter how horrific we see them as finite, helpless human beings.